Closing in on game time in Arlington. It's the Yankees and the Rangers next. Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
We'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. He'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Number 22.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
First pitch, 7:06.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. And after a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box, Johnny Monell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup, set the table.
Now here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's the pitch.
That's ball
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Tommy La Stella would be next. Just underway in Arlington. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. Now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Chris Young will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And he gets ahead 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
James Loney settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
All right, Rangers.
And a good pitch there as he has to fight this one off to the left, and the count moves to 0-2 now. A look at Young, now the pitch. And Loney can't come up with it here as he swings and misses to record the first out.
Yeah, lots of east-west movement here early on. That time, none of those pitches were out over the plate. Everything was right on the corner or maybe off just a little. He'll be fine if he can keep locating his pitches there.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's ready now, the pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. On to the second inning now for Marlington with no score. Tommy LaStella will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Mike Aviles will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And Aviles will watch this one miss, and it evens the count at 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Nick Markakis will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Knee high, he barehands it on to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Third baseman,
In now, Todd Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
come on, Rangers!
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Shut him down now.
Let's get out of the inning now.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Let's go, guys.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Come on, Texas, let's go.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, bring the cheese.
A payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Come on, Texas.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
James Jones will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
He's set, now the pitch. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Full count, 3-2. Alex Rodriguez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Alex Rodriguez steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. Comes set, now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the stretch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Struck him out as danger is averted here in the second, and the inning is over. The Yankees leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Jay Bruce will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. That's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Brandon Belt will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. Goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Hayward is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Evan Gaddis is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Bruce on first. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Get him to second.
All right, let's go.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Into the box now, Paul Janisch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and a pair of RBIs. A runner on first with 2 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Jason Hayward is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Left fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And that misses 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Young, and he's got it for the first down. Johnny Monell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. He may want to try and get something started that way.
Joe Pennant will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He waits, now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
He's ready, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Tommy LaStella will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pause, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Mike Aviles stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Comes set, now the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. In for strike 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Third inning, no score to this point. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And at this point, you have to wonder if he has any idea where the ball is going out there. 6 walks for him in the ball game. You start thinking there's got to be somebody out in that bullpen that they can turn to. This guy's just not cutting it anymore.
Nick Markakis steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is going to be a foul ball. He waits, now the pitch. Ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Come on, get the runner.
2-2 now to Markakis. 3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
Don't repeat the run.
Get the lead runner.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gaddis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. They've played 2.5, no score on the show. Brock Holt will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Swing on one.
Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds it 0-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Blake Swihart will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder.
Chris Young will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Todd Frazier is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Fouled back. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second half.
Go get him!
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
And it took him a little while, but this high-powered Yankee offense finally breaks into the hit column here. Let's see if they can do anything with it now.
James Jones is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
He's set, now the pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Right here.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Misses, ball two. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard so far, but they are definitely knocking on the door now. You get the leadoff single followed by a double here, and they're in a good position to break through, maybe even with a big inning.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
All right, Major.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Let's get him down right here.
He's ready, now the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
No one out with a runner at second. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Let's go, Texas! Get out of here, Texas!
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Johnny Monell stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's turn 2!
Pause, now the pitch. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Come on, Rangers!
Let's go, Rangers.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it appears as though that's going to be all for Homer Bailey. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Corey Knebel is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Joe Cannon will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here.
Come on, Texas!
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Here we go, Rangers.
Come on, Texas, let's go!
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Let's go, Rangers!
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. He waits, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Into the box, Tommy LaStella. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
So far, I think they've just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
Double play kills the inning.
From the stretch. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Let's get the ground ball.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Come on, double call. No.
And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, shortstop, Mike Avila.
Mike Avilas stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Cut him down right here.
Let's get 2 here.
He's set, now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He's ready, now the pitch. And Avilas will watch this one miss, and it evens the count at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Nick Markakis gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Has a look, now the pitch. This is lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. James Loney comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Loney.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
1-1, no strikes. Here we go.
A high strike there, and it's
1 ball,
1-1.
strike.
And
Nope.
Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And the pitch.
Here we go.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Throw over to first. Back in standing.
Stay clear of the DP.
He's set. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Jake Bruce will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now another guy. Let's go now. Maintain here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Let's one through.
And there's ball 1.
Come on now, let's go. Let's go.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready now. The pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Bring that guy home.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 3-run shot by Jake Bruce. 8th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
In now, Brandon Belt. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Around it.
3-0 now.
Watch the ballpark.
3-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Let's go. All right, let's win.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun-shy out there. It does not look like he wanted any part of that guy on grade 1, and he winds up putting him on.
Evan Gaddis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first.
Get a hit. Come on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Oh, nice try.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
You need a base hit here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in.
Look out for the double play. Come now. Here we go.
Into the box now, Paul Giannis. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. His second steal now here in the month of April. Up high, 2-1 now. Two and two. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Yeah, that's the thing about a two-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
Standing in now, Brock Holt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
He waits. Now the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little low. It's 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Todd Frazier heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
It sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back and work.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, James Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month.
Here we go. Gets the strikeout.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Very high, 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. On deck, Alex Rodriguez.
Get that batter out.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Shut us down here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
Let's go!
Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Get the double play, you joker. Hey, Rod.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Take it off. Let's go.
Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod.
2-0.
To 2-2 now.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Hold it down!
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
You can bet that man right there is thinking he'd love to get a shot with the bases loaded.
Let's turn the 5-4-3 here.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning. Jason Hayward gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Johnny Monell digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Pause, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this game.
Joe Panik will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. Tommy La Stella stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, remember now, with 2 outs, he had a base open here. So he didn't have to challenge him if he didn't want to, but he decides that this is the guy he wants right here. That's a decision that's going to wind up costing him 3 runs.
Carson Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Mike Aviles, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
All right, we got this one. Go, nothing.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Instant out. Good chances.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Take two.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Chopper, foul. Now another 1-2. Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single.
Come on, put your defense to work.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. 2 out with the man at first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
A dive, but he's back. So 1-1 now to Markakis.
You got two
And
balls, one
Markakis
strike.
lays off here. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
All right, let's do this.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the night here in Arlington. It's the Yankees 9 and the Rangers 3. Blake Swihart come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. You got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact.
Standing in now, Chris Young. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. One out, nobody on. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
James Loney stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here's the pitch. First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Todd Frazier will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Todd Frazier.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Sit him down. Let's go.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Let's go! Put him away!
Now here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Put him away!
Here it comes.
3-2.
3-2 now.
Come on, give him the juice. Let's get you out here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder,
James Jones digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, for a 1-2 pitch, this bites off a lot of the strike zone. You can see on show track, it's pretty much right down the heart of the plate. He jumps all over it and drives it for a 1-out double.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Let's go.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Get this batter.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Come on. Hands down.
From the stretch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Jason Hayward stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Monell.
Stepping in now, Johnny Monell.
Ball inside.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Now here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Into the box now, Joe Pennant. Pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
This is one of those situations where those unwritten rules of baseball come into play. You've got a big lead. It's late in the ball game. This is where you really need to put the brakes on the running game.
Go!
He's ready now. The pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Go!
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count. Get out here. Woo!
swing and a grounder fouled off to the left.
Away right here.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 11-3. Matt Carpenter gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Nope,
And this
that's
is
ball.
low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, when you talk about a great 1-2 combination, here it is. Go high and tight on the previous pitch and then low and away for the punch out. That's a great job of changing the line of sight for the hitter, and it really paid off there.
Jay Bruce will stride in again, and first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Brandon Belt will be next. Now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Brandon Belt will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ryan Presley will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Tommy LaStella will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Yeah, Ranger!
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Come on, Texas, let's go! Let's go, Texas!
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Into the box, Mike Aviles as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now on 2-0, got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Not exactly the finest of starts to the inning out there on the mound. A walk followed by a wild pitch. This is a good time to go out there and say, hey, what's up?
Comes set, now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Nick Markakis struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Double play for crying out loud!
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Go Texas!
Let's go!
Has a look, now the pitch. And that's too high, ball 2. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Too high.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Right now, he's not thinking inside. He's not thinking outside. He is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somehow.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Now batting, third baseman.
Todd Frazier comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Pause, now the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Come on, turn the double.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least 1 run home, as that run will score from third base.
Standing in now, James Jones, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And this is sent on the ground for Giannis. This could be 2. On the belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Yankees 12 and the Rangers 3. Evan Gattis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Come on, Rangers!
Pitch on the way.
Let's go, Rangers!
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Grounded fouled off to the right.
Get it out of here.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Paul Giannis will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. He'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
The pitch. 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there. And, you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
He's afraid to throw a strike.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
He needs to throw a strike here.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
In now, Brock Holt. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1-1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a high chopper towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Alex Rodriguez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Alex Rodriguez.